Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar. It's time for another episode of NBA 2K17 where I try to win the NBA championship as every single NBA team. So before we get to tip-off, I'm going to be playing as the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Indiana Pacers. So let's see how I end up doing in this one, because I've actually played this a number of times and have gotten beat a number of times. It's actually been somewhat frustrating, but what is it, 6 times a charm, right? Anyway, see if I can start this game off well. Dang it. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. However, I'm able to go ahead and get 1 point at the free throw line. Indiana getting their first bucket right there. Let's see if we can bounce back. Ooh, nice pass inside to Davis. And the dunk. All right. Maybe I'll be looking for that a little bit more because we do it 2 times in a row here. Up 5-2, and then Indiana gets a 3-pointer. And now we're tied at 5 apiece. You're giving me too much distance. Decide to go ahead and pass it off here, and I answer back with a 3-pointer of my own. Now, a lot of the frustrations that I had here was just some of the shooting. Had some problems with it. Not necessarily the prettiest alley-oop, but it's going to go ahead and it's going to work for us right here as I'm able to get the bucket. All right, watching Miles pretty close here. Gets the pass inside himself. Defense has got to play a little bit of a bigger role here in this game, because if I'm not able to put up as many points as I would like to on offense. Oh, nice pick. 3-pointer right there. But yeah, if I'm not able to get as many points as I'd like, I'm going to need the defense to help me out. Make sure Indiana doesn't put up too many points either. Fortunately for me, I get the and one right there. If I can go ahead and make the free throw shot, it'll put me up 21-11. With 10 points this early is really nice for me to be able to see. Now it just means it's a matter of trying to hold what I have. I don't have to be shooting too much or feel a lot of pressure. However, I mean, Indiana could definitely come back. Jefferson with a nice move right there and a nice little basket. All right, impressive stuff. All right, try to go to the inside potentially. Here we go. Nope, not going to work. Have to dish it back out. Gosh, that is still a lot of room. They are not respecting my ability to shoot. And I make them pay for it, and it makes sense. And even in this one, I still haven't been shooting necessarily as well as I would like. But 28-15. Up by 13. Never mind. Now up by 10. That's okay. Can we answer back? That's honestly the thing that crosses my mind a lot when I see the computer get a 3-pointer. Oh, he's down. I'm going to try to see if I can go through that hole. Nice. All right. Exploited that pretty well. I think I might need a... Nope. Fade away will work. Thought I was going to need a pick to try and get open. Was able to get that nice one. All right, missed the free throws here, and back in transition. See a terrible, terrible play right there from us defensively. We really didn't do that great in transition at really being able to keep up with him, which allowed the quick basket for him, and then obviously that foul right there at the end. Yeah, that didn't help me that much either. All right, 11-point game. We're maintaining somewhat of the lead that we had. Of course, George is going to make that one. So, not good. It's the type of stuff that we have to avoid if we want to come out on top with this one. That's a long 3-pointer. I did not think he was going to take another step back, but it doesn't matter. He ended up making the basket. It's not stupid if it works. Guess it was just lucky. But man, you can see the amount of 3-pointers that we're seeing Indiana getting in this one is pretty concerning. It seems like we've done a lot to be able to stop what's happening inside, but those big shots And we still got to stop them. We'll get some like that one. I mean, that was actually not that bad. I missed the first shot, just dish it back out, get the ball back, and just try a longer range shot, and ends up working for me. Doing a pretty good job here with the jumpers, actually, in this game for me that are a little bit more medium to long range. That's going to be it here as we go to the half. I've also been using picks a lot more effectively in this one, too, to be able to get the open shot. That's one of the things that I think is making the difference for me here in this one is I am shooting and being more smart. I'm being smarter about the shots that I'm trying to make. Cannot speak English, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the history of the Portland Trailblazers. They started off in 1970. They've always been the Portland Trailblazers. They haven't moved. It's actually a team I've always wanted to go see because I've always wanted to visit Oregon. And so, obviously, if I ever went to Oregon, I'd have to go see the Trailblazers. But they've won 3 conference titles in 1977, 1990, and 1992. They've won the championship once in 1977. Over the years, they've had some great players that have played for them. Like, just going through the list, there's, you know, like, obviously, you've got Clyde Drexler. I remember watching him. And then, you know, you've also had some other people who've gone through and kind of played for him. Like, I forgot that Scottie Pippen played for him for about 4 seasons. And so that was something that kind of, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. But Clyde Drexler, like, he's one of the people that I've just always thought of when I have thought about the Portland Trailblazers. But, you know, Bill Walton played for him for 4 years. You got a lot of other good players that have kind of come through Portland. So a team with some pretty good history right there as well. All right, we're about ready to reach the end of quarter number 3. We're doing a great job holding the lead that we have. Really hasn't grown too much, but it also hasn't dropped that much either here. Passing it around here. Turner taking the shot at the top of the key, and that one's going to fall for a 3-pointer. 65-55 here is the score now as we're in the 4th quarter. Good fake right there. And then I guess the sweetest part of that was just getting the second chance points right there. I'm going to have to play Teague pretty close. You cannot leave George that open. Now it's 5 points that separate the two teams. I have not been able to get a bucket here for quite a while. We're seeing Indiana, though, with all the offense. Now it's 3 points. Man, this is nasty. This has happened a lot more, too. You know what? You're going to push me a little bit. It's all right. Just back me up a little bit more, and I'll drain the 3. It's huge for us. We definitely needed that 3-pointer. All right, we'll try and see if we can kind of turn it around here, but gosh, George with the 3-pointer there to answer. All right, screen didn't work too well. To try and see if I can pass it around. You can see already we've got fatigue being an issue for some of us. Really surprised that wasn't challenged a little bit more on that one going in. Oh, man, pass it through there again. We'd really stopped that for a couple quarters. 76-67 though. Got 9-point lead here. Less than a minute to go. Really trying to use up as much time as I can. Davis, however, getting the basket down low. 78-67. George with a nice drive. Gets a lucky bounce on there too. But honestly, with as much time as there is left, I'm feeling good about this, and I'm just going to let time run down. I'm not going to be challenged by Indiana with this at all, and so it's cool for me to say that the Portland Trailblazers have won the NBA championship. So I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, so that way you guys who are Portland Trailblazers fans can just enjoy the celebration and everything. But thank you so much for watching. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you have not already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.